What's up guys, it's your boy Schmidt back with a brand new video. Today I have another Apex win, so I'll be talking you through it and giving you some tips and tricks. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So straight off the bat, when you're trying to land to a place, you should normally use free lock just to check if anyone's coming with you or landing with you in the place. I didn't use that, you know, we're all not perfect. But again, I'm just doing the basics, picking loot, trying to get a simple gun. I do hear fighting in the distance, so I just look over just to get a general sense to where they are, just in case I want to press them to get easy kills, or I just want to be aware that they're there. So again, I pick up the charge rifle. I know they're a distance away, so I just try to get a cheeky little aim at them, try see if anyone tries peek out trying to run away, just so I can get an easy snipe. You know, I see no one's there, so I choose, you know what, let's go back to looting. You know, again here fighting, you can see me hesitate there, so I know there's a lot of people over there, so it's kind of being a little bit on the edge. And because I have the charge rifle, I get a little bit too confident in my opinion, and I try stay on the edge just to see if I can get like a little angle. And luckily I do see people. So what you should be doing here is kind of just pinging it for your team, just so your ping knows they're there, and if you've seen a shot, try to take some shots. Sadly I don't really do the best damage. Again, I miss around 3, but I hear my team's fighting. I see them pinging, I see his half go down quite low, so I want to quickly rush over there. Got stuck on something, again, we're not perfect, so I quickly change the charge rifle for the sentinel, because I think the charge rifle is kind of shit. But what I do here, I know they're fighting down low, so I keep the high ground, just have an advantage over the people. I see one person lurking in, so I'm just pinging him. I know he don't have shield, so I know his health is really low than 69 damage. So I'm just trying to finish him off, to do an extra 12, but I hear my teammates flying, so I'm just checking on them. And I see they knock the one person, so I know the guy that I'm running to is probably only on like 20 health. So I get quite aggressive, press him, get the headshot, it's an easy kill. So after looting the person I just killed, we get 2 ultimate accelerants, which is great. Me being Gibraltar, having a really good ultimate, you know, throwing down his, you know, airstrike, it's quite powerful. So we have 2, and I did see that I'm on 90%, so I didn't want to pop the second one just to waste it. I'm going to keep that for later, so when I do use my ult, I can use that ultimate accelerant just to get it back a little bit faster. After looting the place that we were just at, as a team, we all go over to the place where I heard shooting at the start of the game. We do this as a team just because if I have some suspicion that there's going to be a team here, I don't really want to be pressing on my own. Just in case, you know, there is people here, then they kind of wipe me out. It's in a 3v1. So as a team, we move just to get some loot, to see if anyone's there. Luckily, there's no one, but always know where you're going, and kind of never try to push on your own if you have suspicion that there's going to be a team there. Now this, everyone, is the #1 rule. If you're driving towards people and you're in a Trident and you're driving, don't just drive towards the enemy and jump out. Because as you see there, the person driving was the Bangalore. She just jumped out and left the Bloodhound just on the side of the enemy. Can't really defend or anything. Just kind of basically killed him. And then she goes and press kills. I back off, push my ult, and use my shield just to block them from pressing. I get the res off from the Bloodhound just so it's a kind of fair, equal fight. I assume the Bangalore's dead, that's going to get firsted, so I start aiming, just try to see people, see someone in the distance, try to take shots just to try not lay back off them, because if they think that we're just going to be easily attacked, you know, you're just going to get wiped easily. So I hold my ground, do some damage, you know, got both regs, which is great, and now we're kind of battling them. I have no clue where they are, so I'm again just being very hesitant. The Bloodhound scanned and we didn't see anyone, so I'm like, okay, they must have just ran off, you know, pussies. But, you know, luckily they ran off, but I can see the Wraith portal, so I know they're near, so I'm very, again, hesitant. I'm kind of on my toes, not really overcommitting too much. I do hear someone, but I randomly shot just in case. That's just my pure reactions. But I did hear people down to my left, and I do see the Bangalore pinging them, so I'm there like, okay, sweet, we kind of know where they are. Again, I'm just hearing people on my left, so we take a few shots. I whiff all of them, but I see they went down and I've got a sniper, so I go to snipe them. Again, we're just trading shots. I see the Bangalore dropped on her own, which in her behalf is a really stupid thing to do, because now she's down there on her own. I'm not really going to be dropping just to, you know, serve her, well, revive her. But a very bad thing that these lot keep doing, I have a sniper, I have a sentinel, but they're just standing still, just letting me shoot them in the face. If I had a Kraber or a better sniper or just an attachment for it, these lot would just be dead. So again, I'm just trying to look for the Bangalore, knowing they're kind of backing off because I just downed both of them. So I go to res the Bangalore. You know, always try to be supportive in the game. Don't like just block out your teammates if someone goes down. Always try to revive them. In some places you just can't revive a teammate if they're being overly aggressive, the other team. That's understandable. But in that case, I could easily get the rev just to make the numbers fair. Again, seeing people, so I'm trying my luck with my shots. His movement's really weird, and it's a poor shot for me in general. Standing still, you know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna whiff shots, but you know, the only tip I can give that is just try practice your shot. But I see that they're quite distance apart. This one person over here is trying to snipe me. Wow, hit me with, I think, a G7 Scout. I just ping him for 70, trying to ping him off. I'm just kind of holding my ground, not trying to back off so they push us. So I'm just holding it. But what I didn't realise was my teammates kind of moved away, you know, tried to back off from me. But I still kind of hold my ground. Again, just trading with them, hitting them. I'm doing a lot of damage to them, so I'm not really worried about them at all. You know, they don't have that good of aim. But I saw that my teammate moved, or my team moved away, so obviously I go to follow them. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to get the high ground just to get a better angle on them. I'm signaling to my mates I'm defending this area just so we can just hold it down because we're in a good position. Again, I'm scanning for the other team that we was just fighting just because I simply don't know where they are. So I'm a little bit scared. You know, I just want to know where they are so it's easiest to fight. But again, my teammates are backing off heavy. I can see that they're both quite low health, so it's understandable, but I'm kind of... We're just winning the fight, in my opinion. I'm doing a lot of damage to them, so I don't really feel the necessary to back off. But the best thing to do is just follow your team, because if I do get pushed, I am a good player, but I'm not really going to 3v1 a team, am I? So I'll just go to follow my team just to group up again. It's the best thing to do. After looting with my team, I see that there's going to be a yellow drop right next to us. So I'm just signaling to my team to loot, and I do see people, so again I ping that. It's very good to use the ping in the game just to kind of tell your team where people are. Again, I'm seeing them from a distance, so I'm just taking a few shots, hitting for around 74, so I know it's a solid hit. So I'm kind of confident now, but I'm not over pressing just because it's a very open area, so I don't really want to get stuck there. A Revenant threw something at us through his little ability, so I'm kind of backing off, a little hesitant. I know someone's there, I can't really see them, so I try wrap around the rock just to get a very good angle and just try to get a wipe. But the guy kind of disappeared. I don't know what kind of wizardry that was, but you know, cool, you know, I don't really mind that. So as he's went, to be fair, that may have been a Revenant with his ultimate, just kind of, he died there, so he respawned back wherever he popped his ult. So I swap out my Sentinel for the longbow just because longbow, more shots, it's, you know, it's a yellow weapon, it's good. And again, I see the team over there. I'm again finding cover just so I'm not in the open, trading shots with them. I do hit him for 45, and what I want to do is to get onto this building just to get a little bit of high ground and have a little bit of a better angle, because we're just kind of in the same line as a team, so it's just easy to track us and shoot us. So I start moving with my teammate, and I hit one for 55, and I know we don't have shields, so I'm thinking in my head, should we go press now? But there's just no point. We're holding a good position. They have to kind of move with us with the storm. We're on the high ground, so I kind of feel just confident just holding ground. So again, I have very high ground, so I'm just above them, trading shots with him, popping his shield off. The other team are starting to hesitate. I'm basically not missing shots. They're just panicking, and I'm thinking, you know, we should push. If it was a full team of people that I know, I would push, just because we can. They're really low. I see them backing off, so I do eventually push up just to try follow them. So again, with this Bangalore, we're playing a little bit hesitant. I again go for the high ground. You always want to get high ground versus in a team, because in a game like Apex, you just want high ground. Because if someone's below you and you're above them, you're going to do a lot more damage and you have a lot more movement than someone just stuck below you. So I saw they have a Wraith portal and I can see that they backed off. So I wanted to kind of push them just to follow, because I know they're weak, but I could see my other teammate has trying to wrap around. So I thought, you know what, let's just play it a little bit safe and not, you know, go too aggressive. I personally would just attack them, but my teammates wanted to play a little bit safe, which is, it's understandable, you know. In the end, it does get us the win. So don't be afraid not to battle everyone. You know, you don't have to try battle everyone. You need to learn your battles, learn who to fight. That team, we're just going to be chasing them. We can easily get trapped trying to run and get stuck in storm. Whereas if we go this way, we're safe. We're in storm. so it's just smart. Again, I hear my teammates ping that they need light ammo. I see a light ammo, I ping it for them just to help them out. And again, because of this little event going with the loot drops, I see a red one, and I don't really have the best of weapons, so I just ping that we should go loot there. I'm hearing people fight over there. There's only 5 squads left, so I'm thinking I think it's a free loot. I try to ping to my team where I can hear the shooting, but I don't really get it off. Again, not really just going straight to the loot. I'm looking about to the right. I already know there's no one on the left. Depends on the people over there. But I'm looking on the right just to see if there's anyone here, because I don't really want to get stuck trying to loot. It's good that I'm Gibraltar, because if I do get stuck, I can just throw down my shield and I'm safe. The Kraber's there. Oh, but I do see someone. But he just kind of backs off because my Bangalore threw the ult. What I should have done was pick up the Kraber, just because it's going to do massive damage. And I'm pretty sure I do pick it up here. Yes, I do, because Kraber is just better than the longbow, especially at a decent range. And again, I'm getting high ground. You know, the circle's kind of just on us, so we just have great high ground. I'm trying to scan for the people that we were fighting before, and I don't really see them on the rooftop right now, but they are there. My teammates shoot there, and I think notice them. Yes, I do. I shoot. Sadly, I don't get a headshot there. Kind of bullshit, but I do get a chest shot. What I'm doing now, you don't really want to be pushing over to them. You're in circle, just stand your ground, just try trade shots. After trading a few shots, you know, the Kraber don't have that much ammo, so I want to pick up back my longbow, just because it's starting to get towards the end of the game. I don't really want to lose ammo in a Kraber and not have a long range weapon. So again, I go inside just to see what loot there is. Not much stuff. Again, my team are just holding the ground, firing. I again get back on my high ground and just check behind us, because I don't really want to get snuck up on anybody and just kind of get wiped. But I see my team pinging, so we kind of know where 2 squads are, or maybe 3. We don't know how much squads are over on the right in the building, but we do know there's a squads over here. So again, we're just kind of locating everybody. Again, I'm just hesitant, signal to my team that I'm watching over here. Again, just use your pings. It's good if you can't communicate them with your mic. It's easy to use the pings. So again, I can see that there's 2 squads over there because they're fighting, so I know where all the teams are, so I don't have to worry about behind me. Again, I'm just trying to ping. I'm getting some shots, missing most of them, but at this range, like, I'm not John Wick. I'm not going to be doming them, am I? So, you know, I missed quite my shots, but again, we're just standing our ground. Again, we're in circle. There's no need for us to go press them. We know there's around 3 teams, so we don't want to get sandwiched. What I'm doing is keep moving, just so I'm not really getting sniped at all. Bangalore's kind of standing still, which I personally wouldn't do, because it's easily, you know, you get easily hit. I noticed that the other team just got finished down there, so there's only 2 squads left. We know one's by the trees and one's down there. I didn't really notice at the time, so I'm still kind of checking behind me. But, you know, I know now there's no one there. So again, I'm just kind of looting, trying to find a gun to swap out for my wingman. Even though it is a good gun, I would prefer like the Prowler that I saw earlier, but one of my teammates must have picked it up. Again, just checking just in case. If I would have noticed, I wouldn't really need to check, just because I know no one's there. I'm just trying to get a little sight on everybody, just to get a notice where all the teams are, because now it's been a while, so the team may be trying to rotate, and I don't really know the map that well. I signal my team that I'm defending the area, which is good, just so they know not to overpress. You know, I hear the team fighting, so I'm just kind of pinging to my team, telling them where they are. You know, I see one wrapping around, so I'm quite hesitant. My teammate is the most ballsy person ever. He just tries to press, and I see him get absolutely smoked, you know, most of his shields off, and he does eventually go down. So I'm popping my ult just to push off that enemy so my teammate don't get firsted. Again, being Gibraltar, blocking them from finishing my mate, reviving him, just being a good player, you know, just keep reviving. I've done like 5 revives this game. After my ult's finished, I go on offensive to try attack attack the other person. I don't know how much there is, but it seems like there's only one, so I get over kind of confident. I knock him, and because I only know he's the last one, he must have a self revive. So I do a finisher just to make it flashy, whoop his ass, and we do get the win. So again, the reason we won that, we just didn't really get over confident pressing people. We kind of just relaxed, kept our ground, played it safe, and eventually that's what gets you the win. Thank you all for watching. It'd be much appreciated if you hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on, like and comment. Thank you.